All right, y'all, moment of truth. Will it start? Let's see. Perfect. What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. Excuse me. So today, what we got going down is we are gonna hop in the Impala. We're gonna take it for a spin, drive around a little bit, because I told you guys before that the Impala had something going on with it, and I didn't know what was going on with it. It was just real weird, man. It's been acting real weird. And maybe it's because of the cold, whatever. Maybe it's because, who knows? Anyways, I never even got the chance to test, spark. I never got the chance to test fuel. Clearly, it has both of those because the car starts up. It starts up. It wasn't starting up before, so I don't know where the whole, like whatever was going on with it. However, it seems like it's good now, so, only time will tell. But we're going to take the Impala for a spin, man. I haven't driven it in like a couple of months, ever since I adjusted the pinion angle because the snow has been on the ground. And unfortunately, when I drove the Elko, the roads were still kind of wet and they're still like, got dust and stuff on them. So now the bottom of the Elko is like really like dirty, you know what I'm saying? A lot more dirty than what I would like for these cars, like my truck, my other car and all that kind of stuff. That's fine that they're dirty, but these, I don't want them to look like that. That's garbage. So I'm hoping the Impala doesn't get the same way, but if it does, whatever it is, what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna spin the Impala around the block. I'm trying to start doing more shakedown stuff on the Impala because we're going to try to get the Impala all the way together, man. It definitely will be out this summer. And, my plans for the Impala, I want it to be all the way together. I don't want to have to be touching it a whole lot this summer because I'm going to have the Elko project going down. Who knows what's going to happen with the C10 as far as being able to get to it or not. But my main focus is going to be the Elko and getting everything buttoned up this summer for the Elko. Hopefully it's done. If it's not, then it just isn't, and it is what it is. The Impala, on the other hand, I want to be able to get everything that I need to do done this spring. I want to get it to emissions. I want to get the exhaust done. I want to get, fix the oil leak and all that kind of stuff that needs to happen with the Impala. And I'm hoping there's nothing extra that happens to it because I want to be able to, drive my Impala more this summer instead of driving my truck. So anyways, man, we about to hop in the Impala. I'm gonna go ahead, start it up, warm it up, let it auto for a minute, make sure everything's good. And then after that, man, we'll just go ahead and take it for a ride. But anyways, man, before we jump into the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so this is the trim piece that I'm talking about. It's the last trim piece that I got to put onto the car. I didn't want to put it on because, you can see that it's not right. But it'll do for now. I think what I'm going to do is when I repaint the car, I'll go ahead and get all new trim. You know what I mean? It sounds like this thing is backfiring. I don't even know if I even want to drive it. I'm gonna drive it for a little bit, but it does sound like it has a backfire or misfire or something like that. Something's going on, man. I need to figure it out. But I'm gonna drive the car around the block. Hopefully it doesn't die on me. I don't think it will, but we'll see what happens. But let me go ahead and throw this trim piece on real quick, and then after that, yeah, we'll get on the road for a little second around the block, and then we'll see what this thing look like. All right, y'all, so we are driving the Impala, man. I mean, this is such a wonderful feeling, man. I haven't felt this car in a minute as well. Like I said, man, it's been snow all over the streets for quite some time, and now we're finally getting where it's not all dusty and dirty and stuff like that. You guys saw in my last video with the Elko how dirty the car had gotten after I drove it, man, just up the street around the corner. We are currently in the Impala, just driving around the same, like, kind of same course of action as I did with the El Camino. I think I'm gonna just jump out, give y'all some footage of the outside of the car. Like I said, I wish I had somebody else to help me actually film the car, but you know, I don't got that luxury today. The car sounds like it's, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, something going on to where the car sounds like it's like idling really high. So maybe I need to get it tuned or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a new computer from Chevy or whatever, yeah, so I don't really know. It sounds like it was kind of missing a little bit, but you know, we'll have to figure all that out. I'll probably get it tuned and, you know, yeah, like I said, figure it out. But I am in the course of trying to figure out exactly what's going down with the Impala. Got to fix this oil leak, and figure out why it's idling so high and doing whatever else it's doing, and then we'll get the exhaust fixed and all that kind of stuff so I can slide in the Impala. Like I said, I didn't know that these seats didn't scoot back. Like, I really feel like I want to scoot this seat back. I looked and I couldn't find anything on how to scoot it back. So I mean, if you know, jump in the comment section and let me know how I can scoot my seat back, because there's no lever here to scoot the seat back, you know what I'm saying? Or at least I can't find it if there is one. And like, my knees are like all the way up in the dashboard, and I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? I like to kind of sit back a little bit. So anyways, man, if you know how to do it, let me know. But I'm gonna step out of the car and we'll chop it about the car for a little bit, and then yeah, we'll go on home. All right, y'all, so we are, you know, taking the car out for a little bit of a ride. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop the back end a little bit so that it sits a little bit lower on the wheel. I was gonna wait until I got my new wheels for the car, but I don't know when that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, to be completely honest with you. I don't know when it's gonna be when I get the wheels for the car. So I'm not really trying to you know, like, ride it like that. Like I said, this car will definitely be out very soon. I just got to get up under there and figure out some things, cut this trashy exhaust off, and yeah, get it to where it needs to be, y'all. Button up all the loose ends and stuff like that so I can actually go out on the road and actually have some fun. Yeah, man, I haven't seen this car out, man, in such a very long time, y'all. I don't even know when. Like I said, y'all can look back in my videos and tell me when the last time I drove this. I did actually drive it when I finished up the pinion angle, moving the rear axle back and adjusting the pinion angle for my what is it called, drive shaft. So I guess it's been like a couple of months since that's happened, and time flies, so whatever. Anyways, man, like, it seems to have idled down a little bit, so it is what it is. And then I also got that trim piece back on. I just ripped that little black piece off, so maybe I might do that for all the rest of them. Just rip them little black pieces off, because I mean, they really don't make no big difference. And then just keep the trim instead of trying to find more trim. I did kind of scratch my paint a little bit, which I'm not really tripping on, because like I said, I'm gonna repaint the car. I'm gonna repaint the car the same color. It'll be the same color, but you know, I just want to get it better. You know, this was an experiment and it turned out great, but I know I could do better. So yeah, like I said, man, I just wanted to get out, man, and show y'all what the whip look like. It's real quiet right now. Like I said, I gotta fix that oil leak because it's leaking really good. When my tubulars come, I'll probably lift the front end up just a tad bit, or lower the back. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just lower the back. The front, I think, is okay, but and then I'll adjust it or have the shop adjust it when I get my new wheels. But yeah, man, what y'all think, man? Let me go on the sunlight side, because you know, that shade doesn't do the car justice. I guess this is the sunlight side now, but yeah, man. Whew. Man, what y'all think? Let me know. Yeah, so, and then I guess until I get my new wheels, I'll go ahead and like get all this paint off of there, off the wheels, clean all that up, and rock these until, you know, until the 4Gs come. So I don't know when I'm gonna get the 4Gs, but you know, they'll come eventually. No, I'm not in a hurry. I still got my LS motor to build and all that kind of good stuff, so I ain't in no hurry, but you know, it is what it is, man. Woo! She sounds so quiet, you know, like when it's auto down, it sounds really good, like everything is working like it should. There's an exhaust leak, so that's why it's putting like that, but other than that, man, I'm actually gonna switch up the exhaust too. I'm gonna take these Spintex off. The Spintex are gonna go on the Impala, I mean the Elko, and this will go with, I'll go with like Flowmaster 40, not the 44s, the ones that I shipped out to tune, but the Flowmaster 40, because it's a more of a refined sound instead of like a loud blaring, you know, whatever sound. But anyways, man, it's getting a little bit cold out here. I'm about to hop back in the car and keep driving, man. I must say that the car feels so much more planted and sorted out, you know what I'm saying? Now that I got that sway bar back there, you can tell that the back end isn't like wiggling like it was. You know, it definitely feels a lot better. It's not scraping out back, and the front is still scraping a little bit, but once I get my tubulars and I get my coilovers and stuff on there, it won't do that. So we'll be able to like raise the front end of the car up a little bit and have it squatting, sitting right down on them foes once I get them. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry because I got to build this LS motor and get that all done and squared away. But after that's done, once the Elko is 100% complete and done and everything that I got to do with the Elko's done, then I will go ahead and, oh man, they got to fix that. I will go ahead and start trying to get the wheels for the Impala. By that time, you know what I'm saying, the tubulars will be on, the coilovers, it will be ready to receive the foes. Like, I don't want to put foes on here and then find out that I can't drive it and it's scraping everywhere. And that's kind of what happened when I put the wheels on the car, or the 22s on here. It was scraping, and it's tough to drive it like that, you know, because you gotta slow down for every single pothole, every single bump, everything, you know what I mean? It's more sorted out now because I got the coilovers in the back, so when I drive and I hit bumps and stuff, it's not that big of a deal, you know what I mean? But we gotta definitely put, oh man, it sound like I kicked up a rock and hit the side of my car. I hope it didn't fuck it up. But anyways, excuse my language, but anyways, we got, oh, the road is closed. No. Oh, okay, we good. Sorry, I thought the road was closed going where I need to go. But anyways, we are just, you know, we need to put some miles on the Impala because I haven't driven the car for a long time. I don't know what it's like with the whole new suspension setup in the back, as far as like the control arms, the pinion angle, all that kind of stuff, getting the car up to RPM, getting it up to speed and stuff like that. I need to make sure all that's good. So yeah, man, we got a lot to do with the Impala still, but you know, come springtime, the car should be sorted out and it should be good to go, and hopefully I'm getting my exhaust installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive around the neighborhood a little bit, man, and enjoy the car because it is a nice day. I mean, it's a little cold, but it's sunny, roads are clear, and yeah, man. So let me go ahead and spin the block a couple of times, and then yeah, I'll chop it with y'all when I get back to the crib. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Will it start? Let's see. Perfect. Started right up. So pretty much what was going on was I'm sorry for the glare, the sun is like crazy right now. So what was going on was one day I pulled the car out to, you know, I wanted to see what it looked like with the snow and all that, with the car up against the snow. And I think that was probably about late December or something like that. Anyways, the car was running and it died. So I'm like, okay, well, there probably needs gas. So I went to go get gas, and I went to go start it, kind of hard started. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is it not, whatever? So then, after I did all of that, the car, I thought that it was gas and everything was good, whatever. The day that Dash came over to put this motor on the block, or on the engine stand, that day that he came over, car did kind of like the same thing. It was kind of like hard starting. And then I was like, maybe it's the battery, because the battery was kind of like dead. So that's why I got this battery tender over here, because I was having it on the battery for a little bit. So I had it on the battery, came out here, and it didn't start. Or like it did start, but it kind of like didn't want to start, and it kind of started, and then I stopped it, tried to start it again, and it didn't start. So I didn't know why, and I found out that the negative battery cable was a little loose, so I tightened it up and still tried to start the car and didn't start. And so I was like, okay, well, that leaves me probably with fuel pump. And now I came out here yesterday, or the other day, a couple of days ago, whatever, and started the car. The car started up, no problems. It wasn't even on the battery tender or nothing. Started right up. I was like, okay, we good. So then, you know what I'm saying, like I just tested it a couple of times now, took the car out, started it up, drove it out, whatever, and then I let it sit there and run for a little bit, and then I pulled it back in the garage to stop it, to start it again, just in case, if it didn't start, I would have it at least in the garage, and I wouldn't have to worry about it not starting, because it's already in the position that it needs to be in, and it could sit there. Started right up, and then that's when I did the drive. Didn't have any problems on my drive. Probably about 5 miles, maybe, if that I just put on it, and pulled it in the garage. And then as it sat, when I started the car just now, it started right back up. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's just the battery. Hopefully it's just the battery, but we'll figure it out in due time. But while the Elko sits, the Impala, we gonna work on it, get all the loose ends tied up, get all the door panels in, get everything done, get all the hood aligned, get everything done that needs to be done with this car, so that we can slide in the summer. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I wanted to I know that was a lot of rambling. I know that was a lot of, me talking about what's going on with the Impala, but I wanted y'all to understand why, or what's really going on with the car. Like, I don't know what's going on with the car. Like, it really seems like a super intermittent issue. And maybe it could be because that negative battery cable was loose. But like I said, even after I started it, it didn't, or even after I plugged it back in, it didn't start, or something happened. I don't know. But anyways, man, the Impala, we gonna put some miles on it. I'm gonna get my emblems on. I'm gonna get my trim on and get my side script on there, and get everything together for the car. I'm probably not even gonna cut and buff that car. I'm not even gonna probably flow coat it or nothing like that, because I do have plans to repaint it in the future. But yeah, man, other than that, the car is ready to go. Hopefully this is not an intermittent issue, and it just was the battery, just the cable wasn't tightened down all the way. I don't know, but regardless of the situation, this car will be out in the spring, and we will have fun in the Impala while the Elko sits. So, you know what I mean? There's so much more to come, y'all. So stay tuned, stay locked in. It's about to be a real fun ride. And who knows, man, the Impala, like, it purrs, it sounds nice, but when I stomp on the gas, it's a no-go, man. This thing does not go at all. Like, yeah, I could do 373 gears and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But, Dash just got a LS, a 6-liter LS, and if he doesn't do anything with it and he gives me a good price on it, I might have 3 6-liters. I don't know, we haven't really even talked about it yet. So we'll see, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say 3 6-liters instead of going with the one that's on the ground, because the one that's on the ground, the orange block that I have, will go into something that we don't even have even on the schedule yet. The one that Dash just picked up is complete. It's a complete 6-liter. that's what I would be looking for the Impala, because I'm not looking for something crazy. I just want more power, a little more power than what it is now. It's not going to be a race car. I don't need forged internals. It's not going to be boosted, but it's a stock 6-liter. I'll probably change up the heads, go with a different intake, probably like a LS1 or, you know, stock intake. Excuse me. I won't have to, you know, do what I'm doing to the black block, you know, like go clean up the pistons and do the piston rings and the crank and all that. All that stuff's already on the motor. The motor is complete. Like literally I could find a transmission, butt it up, take the motor out that's in the Impala and drop that one in, and we would be good to go. But you know, obviously me, I like, you know, I like aftermarket parts. I like things that make it go fast and stuff like that. So depending on what Dash tells me, I might see if I could get that block up off of them, and you know, see what happens with it. But anyways, man, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Stay tuned, stay locked in, because the Impala might have some goodies coming real soon, and we're gonna get this thing all the way together, man. And like I said, Dash got a 6-liter over there that I'm considering I might try to get up off of him, because now I'm kind of thinking LS power for the Impala. That'll be down the road, obviously. We still got to do the LS for the Elco, and then I want to build the motor for the truck first, and then we'll think about that down the road. But anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. Always remember, work hard so you can live free.